I personally think that getting into a healthy physical shape is probably one of the easiest grinds out there for yourself. There's different aspects of a person's life that I think about, and I think that you've got like a mental aspect of yourself, you've got a physical aspect, you've got a creative aspect, you've got a spiritual aspect, and obviously I'm talking about the physical aspect here, and that is obviously all to do with your physical self. Staying, healthy physically, staying healthy in terms of like your skincare, just like your visual appearance and everything inside you as well, like your nutrition. Um, Sleep is also a part of your physical self because you'd feel tired and you'd feel very like you wouldn't feel as energetic without a good amount of sleep. So all of these things I'm talking about um, is part of the physical aspect of a man's body. And I believe that to get into physical shape, into a shape where where you feel strong and you feel fit, you feel healthy, you feel active, is probably one of the easiest grinds out there. Because when you think about it, every man, it's inevitable he's gonna have to stand up and walk some to an extent every day, whether that's walking down the stairs into his car or just walking outside, just going for a walk, or walking on his way to the gym, or walking on his way to work. Um, in a very few circumstances, he's gonna have to run. And then there's this new addition, which is what we call the gym. Like people actually go to the gym, where there's specialized equipment in order to get a person fit and strong. And there's a gym pretty much everywhere in the world, and if not, I think it's not even that important, because just the outside world, just nature in and of itself, this whole world, this whole planet Earth is a gym for all of us. And there's so many ways for a man to get strong. You can literally fall down to the floor right now and, bang out push-ups, or you could find a bar somewhere which is high enough and you could do pull-ups. Like there's so many things that we can do bodyweight squats. The only thing that really holds people back is the fact that they feel lazy, or they don't feel like they're ready to go to the gym. But you don't become ready to go to the gym, you go gym to be ready, to get what I mean. So there's so much fuss and so much online information about how to do this right, how to get this form correct. And I always say, like, and I've said it in another video as well, if you ever feel confused about working out or exercise in general, just the whole topic of exercise, if you're a complete new beginner, and it doesn't matter how old you are, I just say go back to the basics. Just do push-ups, do squats, like by yourself, do pull-ups, do anything, go for runs, go for walks, and you will be fit. And then there's another aspect, which is obviously the nutrition. And people worry about what's the best thing to eat and what not to eat. I think for everyone with common sense, they already know what's right to eat and what's not good to eat. Um, Even me, like I'm not someone who's a complete like strict diet like doctor or something. I just like I eat healthy foods for the most part, and then sometimes here and there I like eating chocolate and stuff. But my body's different to other people. Maybe other people would suffer a lot more if they had the amount of food that I eat, or whatever I eat. And I'm very fit and healthy myself. If people worry about their nutrition and what to eat and what not to eat, I think the best the best thing for a person is a specialized diet for themselves. But that's not always available for everyone. Like not everyone has a chance to be able to have a specialized training, like, and that takes a lot of research on themselves, and a lot of deep research, a lot of like, they need to learn a lot about just the whole concept of nutrition. But just for the most part, the most basic nutrition you can have is just eat a good amount of protein and just avoid eating junk food. And you know what junk food is when you see it: chocolate, sweets like candy, all of that stuff. As long as you stay away from the wrong foods, and even if you eat in moderation, like eating less is good. People, you know, if you listen to a bodybuilder, of course, a bodybuilder eats a lot of food because they're bodybuilding, but not everyone's trying to train to be a bodybuilder. Most people are just trying to be fit and healthy, or if they're doing it for a specific sport, fair enough. I think the conclusion of all of this is that people have stopped using their brains as much because there's so much information online where they could have any question they have answered, whether that's through YouTube or Google or ChatGPT, and they've stopped thinking for themselves. And if you start thinking for yourself, you really realize that no matter how fat or skinny you feel or are, there's only one way, and that's forward. Like, if you really want to be fit and healthy, there's no space for excuses. You either just get up and get it done, or you can sit and complain, and there's no one to blame but yourself. And there's only one solution for it all, and that's obviously action. You get up and you go to the gym, you lift weights, you run on the treadmill, and you do it consistently. You do it 5 6 days a week, or 4 or 5 days, whatever floats your boat. And yeah, over time you'll be very healthy, get into a state where you feel very strong, very healthy. If your goal was to lose fat, you've lost fat at this point. If your goal was to gain muscle, you probably have lifted enough weights to have gained a good amount of muscle, and you just keep doing it, and you realize that you get to a stage where you feel very happy with yourself, hopefully. If not, then that's another topic to talk about, where a lot of people have like issues with their self-esteem even after working out. But for the most part, people feel happy after going to the gym consistently. You literally got to keep doing it. Like, nothing should stop you. If your purpose is to do this for a lifetime, you will do this for a lifetime. If your purpose was to do this for next month's holiday, then your purpose will end by the time your next month's holiday comes. And then you start worrying, and then you start thinking, oh, why did I stop? It's because your purpose wasn't eternal. So yeah, that's another video, where I talk about purpose in what you do. But for now, this is literally just me talking about how I feel like, getting fit and strong, getting fit and healthy today in 2024, going into 2025. It's probably one of the easiest grinds out there for all of us. And, we shouldn't make any excuses for ourselves. And literally, it's just a quick reminder, quick video, quick information for all of us, really. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be looking to upload a lot more consistently and a lot more frequently. So yeah, stay tuned, and peace.